Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the ArchieLuxury channel. I'd like to show you today an abandoned high school I went to in the 80s. I went here in 85 and 80... When did I go there? 85... 85, 86. There you go. Year 8 and 9. And it kind of, it was a great school, Oxley State High School, and it had the most beautiful school grounds. It was sort of in sort of like a canyon, and I really loved the environment there. It had a beautiful trees and nature, and it was a bit of an old school. It was built in 1966, and it was a bit run down when I went there, and I'm kind of sad looking back on it. I think I would have enjoyed staying there longer. I was a bit immature at the time, and we had a lot of ethnic students, a lot of Vietnamese there, and I think I developed my taste for Asian women in that school. But it's a very, very sad to see the school now in a state of ruin. It was closed down in late 2000. It then became a fire ant headquarters for a while, but since that time there, the furniture and equipment has all been removed, and it's pretty sad to see this once bustling school is now no more. So take a look at these pictures I shot here. I used my nifty 50 lens on my Nikon D600. And it's kind of sad to see what's happened here. It had such hope, optimism, and such a future, and it's very sad to see it just in ruin now. Please take a look at the abandoned high school. I'm ArchieLuxury. Please enjoy. And here we are, just outside the admin block here. This is sort of the first main building here, and we're looking straight towards the manual arts block, and also graphic design. I remember taking graphic design classes here. There used to be beautiful roses. The senior mistress used to have beautiful roses, and we can see a few rose remnants. Unfortunately, nothing like they used to be, I'm afraid. It's sort of become very, very overgrown. It's very eerie walking through here. My God, that rubber tree's taken off. That rubber tree. It's very eerie. I used to come to this school, and I remember, this school here, they were always a stickler for socks up, shoes polished, and looking at it here, and it's kind of disappointing. The whole school grounds has been left to rack and ruin. That, I think that's a rubber tree. That was originally a plant, I believe. One of the teachers had a plant. Oh, the basketball fields. How could it get to ruin? Look at that, the basketball fields. I remember those. And there we go. That's my form class, grade 8. That was my form class down the bottom there. Geez, it's really gone to... It needs a good mow, but the buildings, they've certainly aged quite a bit here. That's for sure. They haven't been maintained. The paint's peeling. It's not that old. This is 1966. That's not that old, really, is it? 50 years ago, and they've built in underneath here. They used to be able to walk under these buildings. That's the tuck shop where those louvers are there. That's the back of the tuck shop. And right next to that, which has got some pinky sort of louvers, that used to be walk-through. You could walk through there to the tuck shop. And it's kind of sad to see it in this this perspective here. The plants have all been left to get out of hand there. Very sad. And the weatherboard on the buildings here is all peeling, and Wow, look at this garden. Kids used to sit in there. These trees never had a chance to grow. Everyone was keep walking through there as a shortcut. And these buildings here, this building here at the top, that was home economics. Home economics. And it's kind of, and we're just walking towards the music block with Mrs. Falk. It's very sad to see it left in this sort of state of decay. Everything's padlocked up, and there doesn't seem to be any break-ins here. I think they do some security patrols here, but it's certainly overgrown, that's for sure. And it's a bit sad here when you've been here as a kid and you kind of thought this is this would always last, but no. Thank the LNP government for closing a lot of schools down. Mind you, this closed in 2000. We can't really blame the LNP for that there. And after the school closed in 2000, it became a headquarters for the fire ant control people, the state government fire ant control people. And these stairs here up to the top, that was home economics. I remember home economics, wowzers. And they weren't all boarded up. That was walkways at the top there. Gee, that's changed a bit there. And down below, I remember doing science class down below here in year 8. It's kind of sad to see it this way. Very, very much overgrown and just out of control. It's like a time warp where time stood still and nature's just ravaged the place. It's look at the trees here. See, the trees never had a chance to grow like this when the students were there. The students were constantly breaking bits off, and you know, they were just some nasty fuckers. That's what they would do there. I don't seem to remember as much covered walkways as I can see in this video here. They did. I don't think it was all covered. And this is the really trendy 1977 library. This was the resource, became the resource center, but this was a state-of-the-art library. And I really liked the library. It was just a nice building to go into, and I always love libraries, and it's so sad. I had a look inside there. All the books have been carted off. They've obviously been sent to other schools or disposed of. Who really knows? Who really knows what happens to the stuff in these state government-owned centres? And there was a huge port rack at this library, and that seems to have disappeared. That's gone now. Big spider web here. No, it's very eerie coming by here and looking in. It's just been left to go. It's been left to go to rack and ruin. And having a look inside, all the books have they've gone. The books have gone, and all that remains now is sort of the buildings. They've got a bit of furniture. Peering into a few of the rooms, there's sort of odd bits and remnants, desks and furniture. All the resources have gone, but the building stayed the same. The furniture, most of it's gone. I don't know why not all of it's gone. I don't quite understand that. I suppose they took the useful furniture and the lesser furniture they possibly left there. And this here is the science block. Wowzers, look at those trees have just flourished without the kids picking at them every 5 fucking minutes. It's kind of sad to see this video here, and coming up towards the English. This comes up towards the English Centre. It's really overgrown, and it's hard to see it. I mean, it brings a tear to the eye when you look back. This school didn't deserve to be closed down. Okay, it had its fucking problems. Okay, it did. But it's very sad. It was a beautiful school grounds, really magnificent school grounds, really, wonderful leafy and fresh air, and it brings back so many memories. It's kind of sad to see the school like this. It's kind of like, you have a friend or you have someone you went to school with who was so cool, and you find out he's an alcoholic or a heroin addict, and he's no longer cool, and he's balding and overweight. That's the same sort of realization. Look at the art block. It's just been left to go to rack and ruin. No one's really gives a shit about this. It's very, very sad. Very sad indeed. It deserved more than this. I mean, this was a wonderful state high school, and a lot of people, learnt a lot and had a lot of fun at this school. It's very sad to see it in just basically a state of decay. Look at all these air conditioners. Geez, I remember when I was a kid here, they didn't have fucking air conditioners, that's for sure. Open the window! That's about it. That's about all we had. Look at the art centre, just left to go to rack and ruin. Surely the government could use this more effectively, besides locking it up, abandoning it, and this would make a great place for homeless, or, surely they could do more with this place than to... It's all been cheaply boarded up. Look at that there. Those are remnants of lockers. They've just screwed them in. Obviously, there's a broken glass pane or something's happened there. Very, very sad indeed, Archie. Very sad. It's how the world goes, fuckers. Nothing is forever. Nothing is forever, and what do you say? I'm ArchieLuxury, looking at an abandoned high school. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.